What do you think? Good. All right, I think we're in business. What's up, guys? So I didn't vlog much. I didn't bring my video camera to the Super Bowl party yesterday, and that was my fault. I totally forgot it. So this week and weekend and everything has just been kind of weird and wonky, and I just haven't, it's been out of sorts. Just trying to get everything taken care of and whatever. It's, you know, I had a couple days off of work, and I spent some time hanging out with friends and working, and more work and more work and work and all that stuff. So now is some playtime. So Monday afternoon, I'm sorry, and it's Monday. I am on my lunch break at work, and I'm just it's been a busy morning. So I just want to kind of get out, rip some shit up, so to speak, and have some fun. So that's what I'm going to be doing here in just a couple minutes. Let me turn that on. So for those of you that don't know, I spent quite a bit of money so I could drive my RC truck again. And it works. It does work. So what I'm gonna do is found an empty parking lot, empty as good as I could find one, close to work here. We're gonna make it happen. While we do that, we're just gonna kind of hang out for a little bit. Is that all right with you all? Oh, I see. There's little thumb screws that could fit in there. Okay, let's do that. I didn't notice that it could do that before. So I could put a little cotter pin through where the battery hold down is, and that way it keeps it from falling apart. Let's just do that. So, kind of curious what you guys have been up to. Last Monday I was off work. Last Wednesday and Thursday I worked from home. And last Friday I did kind of like a partial work from home. So, I might have misspoke. Last Friday was the partial work from home. So Grant and I went in the office for about an hour or so. And it was good and all. I just had, I was having some cell phone problems. I don't know if you guys remember, but the cell phone problems have been mitigated, at least temporarily. I did get a burner cell phone from Target, of all places, and that seems to be working well thus far. So here's where I'm at. I found a movie theater, and the movie theater parking lot is relatively empty. It's relatively puddle free. This car's not waterproof, and it's got a couple like tree things that I can use to drive around and stuff, so it might be something fun to do. Alright guys, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm just gonna kind of hang out while I play a little bit, see how this goes. Here's my truck, by the way. This is an old B18T, so it's a Team Associated truck, 18th scale, all-wheel drive, lithium polymer battery, old radio set, like 75 megahertz, and let's see if we can get a little bit of camera action here. This thing can haul ass. What do you guys think about that, huh? Pretty cool. This is what I'm gonna be doing in the little drizzle rain here. Alright, so I don't really have much else to talk about, and I don't even know if you guys can hear me. So I'm just gonna be kind of blabbering and playing here. So, today's Monday. Trying to think what else I got going on. Maybe I should just do one thing at a time. Alright, so nice warm car we're back inside the car here. Just ran for maybe 20 minutes, I don't know. Already broke something. So that's cool. Nothing major, I don't know. I'm a proponent of toys and things should be used and should have fun with stuff versus having it pristine and sitting on a shelf or whatever, looking cool, but you can't actually play with it. So I'm not even sure what happened. All I was doing was driving around in circles and stuff in the flat parking lot here. I did run into one of the concrete curbs, but it was, I thought it was at the back of the car. So I broke, or I popped off the steering linkage on the front here, and it made one of the dog bones fall out. So it looks like the car is getting water inside of it. Things are not good for keeping water out and stuff like that, that's for sure. Maybe because it's so low to the ground, I don't know. But I did run it until the battery died, so that was about 20 minutes or so. Once it got dangerously low on battery, it just started wigging out. So they call this particular part that fell out, the dog bone, because it looks like a dog bone. It's got little things sticking out on both ends. This truck is all-wheel drive, and so that means all four wheels spin or move or have power running to them. So I'm just drying it off here. I'm gonna unplug it, disconnect the battery, and then when I get home I'll recharge it. So not bad. I didn't buy the most expensive, like super expensive battery that they had in the store. All I did was just get whatever was kind of like the cheapest that they had, because I didn't even know if this car still worked or anything. So if you guys remember last week or a couple weeks ago, I went and installed a new motor on this car. I did new battery and a couple like a new I think it's called a new pinion gear or something like that. So yeah, this is a little bit wet here. Alright. Get all this water out of here. I'll probably just leave it inside my car and let it dry and stuff. So let me see if I can get this popped back in there. Working on these things is a lot easier than working on like an Audi. The problem is the parts and pieces are so damn small, I can't get my fingers or hands in here sometimes to get this to work. Okay. Alright. Looks like I got it locked in there, the dog bone. And then there it is. Okay. And it's back in action. I didn't even know that this was, that had happened until I picked up the truck and I was like, oh shit. And when I picked the truck up, then the pinion, or the dog bone I should say, popped out, or fell out. And I was like, oh, alright. But, I do have one more issue that I need to replace or repair. It's the front shock is kind of busted. It's missing like the lower cup. I think I got extra pieces and parts and stuff. It does suck running these in the water and stuff because all the shiny parts get dirty and whatever, but I don't know. Okay, and it's all dried off. So as long as that it was just the battery that died and nothing else, we should be okay. And put this top back on just temporarily. I had originally bought this car over probably almost 10 years ago, used. It was like a kit. Came with the car, came with the radios. It came with this like toolbox thing that had all kinds of extra pieces and parts and bits and pieces and stuff. So it's pretty cool. What I'll do is when I get home, I'll charge it up and test it out again. So I probably got maybe 20 minutes of runtime. This is a 2-cell, 7.4 volt, 2000 milliamp hour battery, so it's probably one of the smallest that they sell. Yeah, I don't know. I think they had some that were like 3 times the runtime and all that, or 3 times the power or whatever. So that's it, guys. It's already 1:15. I'm gonna head back to work, and thanks for hanging out with me. I'm trying to think. Let me get this settings set up. Okay, so let me think what else is happening. So today's Monday. I don't know, Nikki was thinking about maybe coming over like Wednesday through Thursday. Or I'm sorry, Thursday through like Monday morning or something like that. And, you know, I kind of told her, you know, I'm just a little bit disappointed that, you know, she didn't really want to spend more time with me over like the past week. You know, we were off work Wednesday, we were off work Thursday. I mean, it was a little bit cold or whatever, but like, I don't know. So I kind of was just telling her, like, I've never dealt with this, like, dating somebody that lives at home thing. Like, I'm trying to think, who was it? My one girlfriend, Missy, lived with her parents, but her parents couldn't give a shit less what she did with anything. So they were either not home or didn't care if she was out or whatever, but, so we have kind of like a little bit of a weird thing with that I'm having to work through and be patient with and all that. I mean, I just want to spend more time with her, and it's like, I'm trying to think if I've ever dated an only child before, and I think it was Grant's mom. I'll have to think quick here. Yeah, I think that's the only person that I've dated that was an only child. It's Grant's mom. And, so anyway, there's just a lot of like little things that I'm trying to work through and sort out and figure out and stuff. And I'm just like, not major problems, but just stuff that I'm just like, you know, like, you know, Nikki and I have been together for like 7 months. And typically, you know, I mean, that's a long time. So, I mean, typically we, you know, be kind of further along, so to speak, than we are. And I don't think she realizes that or knows that or something. But she has very limited experience with the sort of things that I'm kind of having, you know, concerns about and all that. And it's not necessarily her fault or her doing. This is all new charted territory for her, but at the same time, she also hasn't prepared herself for this, so to speak. And that's kind of the big deal. So I'm not really going to talk too much about that. It's just her and I had a talk last night for a while. We talked this morning some more and stuff. And we're going to try to make some tweaks and changes and stuff and see how it goes. But I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. I'm already back to work, so it's a really close place to my work. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring this camera in and start backing up all these video files. So I probably have another week or two on this camera, and I get nervous when I have that many video files not backed up. So yeah, stay tuned for more.